Welcome to Your Life, Capricorn. I'm Didici from astrology.com.au. Your life, because it's your life this March 2022. The forecast astrologically for what's going on. A brief overview. Let me get my wily eyebrows in shape here so that my third eye isn't obstructed. I want to tell you what's going on right now in your horoscope for this month, and an important couple of transits that I think are going to impact those of you born under the sign of that mountain goat, Capricorn. Firstly, we have a new moon taking place in the sign of Pisces. Now, this is important because simultaneously you've got Venus and Mars making conjunction with Pluto in your sun sign. So there's been a lot of energy there, a lot of passion, a lot of sizzle, and that's been directly influencing your most personal relationships over the last month or so. I mentioned this in my weekly forecast. I mentioned it last month too. I said that this would be coming, and right now you're feeling the full impact of this combination. The world is also feeling the full impact of that Mars and Pluto conjunction, and that takes place on the 6th, straight after this new moon. Venus, Mars, touching transformative Pluto, and that's explosive because it really, really transforms who you are as a person. And with that new moon in your third house on the 3rd, then that's going to transform the way you present those ideas to the world around you. The third house is an important but often overlooked house because it has to do with the nature of your thinking, the way in which you think. It's not what you think about so much the way in which you think, the way in which you present those ideas is as important as the ideas themselves. So I think these are, in the first week of the month, key concepts that you should try to grasp and use to the best of your ability. The Venus and Mars conjunction moves into, after that transformative conjunction with Pluto, into the finance sector of your horoscope. And that, I think, is going to be dynamic. If things have been moving along very, very evenly in the area of your income, your work, your finances, then I think this conjunction, as it hits your second house, is going to be explosive. It's going to be like a bomb hitting it. It's going to motivate you. It's going to dominate your attention. It's going to want your attention to improve things in your life and to say to yourself, look, I'm done with being bored. I want something that's new, that's refreshing, that's passionate. You need to be passionate about what it is that you're doing throughout these coming months. And I think this conjunction is going to serve that purpose very, very well, Capricorn. Now, we have an interesting development there with the movement of the sun into the sign of Aries. 1, 2, 3, the 4th house of your horoscope on the 21st. And that also coincides with the conjunction of Mercury with Jupiter. So there's dual combinations of planets and transits happening this month, which I think are important. And what happens there is that your domestic life is strongly influenced by the placement of the sun there. Now, the 8th house has to do with loans and mortgages and things like that. I'm not saying for all of you, but some of you may be looking at refinancing. There's some big things happening in the financial markets, as you've been noticing here. Interest rates are going up. So I think for you particularly, because you are a pragmatic sort of individual, earth sign, one notorious for being frugal and managing your money well, this is a time for you to maybe look into the nature of your mortgage, the house, what you're renting, whether you can do better, whether you can renegotiate, whether you can get your credit card debts down, whether you can lower that interest rate, transfer all of that credit to another credit card with better rates, talk to your bank manager. So it's all about money, it's all about finance. We see that linked after this ingress, the transit of the sun into the 4th house on the 21st. So all good stuff too. I mean, if you've got opportunities there for consolidating your finances, I think this is the time to do it. And you'll be able to do it in a passionate, confident sort of way with that transformative Venus and Mars energy transiting your second house now. Later, you've got the square of Mars to Uranus. That could present some problems financially if you're in business. Uranus is the second ruler of income. Mars is the 11th ruler of profit. So if you're running business, there could be some strange little quirks, twists. you want to be a step ahead of that, if you foresee anything that's not to your liking, the way your business is being run, the people that you hire, the people that you're in partnership with, now is the time to talk about it before that explodes in your face. Venus conjunct Saturn, your ruler. Venus is one of your better, in fact, one of the best planets in your horoscope. That's lucky. Very nice end to the month, 29th. The Venus conjunction Saturn, your ruler, brings with it some love, some affection, and some confidence for the stability of your relationship, as these two planets denote a more conservative approach to your love life. Do take a look at what I've got over there for you at astrology.com.au. This is not the end. This is just the beginning, Capricorn. I want you to take a look over there at my site. You'll see there's a lot of stuff there for free. If you need something more detailed, more personal, I'm here too. Don't forget, I am a professional consulting astrologer specializing in Vedic astrology. Well, I told you I had more feathers to my cap than you saw. I don't like to show off with all my feathers, but Vedic astrology is what I use for my in my private consulting. If you'd like to look at that, drop me a line. Don't forget to subscribe. We need your subscriptions, and we need you here next month. I'll be here. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.